Good morning, everybody. Well, it's a little bit later in the morning. Now I had to get some work done. Anyways, you guys might be wondering, where the heck are you, Alan? Are you on vacation? Are you in the Bahamas? Are you in Hawaii? What's going on? No, I am not. And you guys might be also wondering why I have been a little absent here on YouTube. Yes, I know that I said I was going to go daily at first and then every other day, and truthfully I got a little burnt out with that type of a posting schedule. Again, I really want to make sure that I'm bringing quality to my videos, and between that and working a full-time job, guys, it was just burning me out. And on top of that, I had something pretty devastating come up. Actually, I went back to my apartment one day, and all of a sudden I walk up to my door, and I come right up to my door, and it sounded like it was raining on the inside of my apartment. And sure enough, it was pretty bad, guys. I'm very fortunate I only had my couch really get room. That's the only personal item. It missed my camera, it missed my laptop, all my electronics, just so much stuff did get missed, which I'm very grateful for. And I'm still very lucky that I do have renter's insurance to cover the cost of staying here at a hotel, a little staycation. So that's why we are here. So yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. A lot has been going on the backside of things. However, with the diet has still been remaining true every single day, and training. So I've been hitting my calories, hitting my macros, tracking every single day, weightlifting every single day, even despite all the other things going on. With all that being said, we got some stuff to do today with the main topic of the video, but I gotta show you guys one more thing first before we get into this. You ready? Today's May 1st. What is this? This is absolutely crazy. Welcome May 1st. There's actually a post that represents the UP all so well, but it's so true. The UP is absolutely beautiful, but boy do we get quite the winters. Well, with all that being said, now that you guys are back up to speed, I just want you guys to know that I do have a new posting schedule that I am very, very excited about. No, it's not going to be daily. No, it's not going to be every other day. Every fourth day, I will be posting a new video from here on out. And I'm very excited because that's still gonna be a lot of videos being pushed out to you guys, but I can guarantee that for my sanity, it's gonna be good, but also the quality of the video is going to be sky high. So that's the biggest thing that matters to me most. And another big reason why I'm gonna be posting every 4 days here on YouTube is because I have some really cool Instagram content that I wanna be posting out to you guys. It's content that I really enjoy making. A, it's just gonna be some photos. B, it's going to be the hooks to these videos, which I think are really cool. And then the next one is something that I really enjoy making, and I don't post it here on my long form content, and that is a daily vlog style video, or it's almost like a motivational video. It's almost like these voiceovers that have really cool beats and really cool cuts to the beat and all that cool jazz. So if you guys are not following me on Instagram or TikTok, make sure you follow me on there. It's Alan Wondrick, same thing as here on the YouTube channel. But right now, everybody, it is May 1st, which means it has been 30 days since we started this cut. And so since it's been 30 days, it's time to go back to FitBody to do an InBody and see where we are at with lean skeletal muscle mass wise and also body fat percentage wise. And then we're gonna dive into the topic of this video, get a nice leg workout on. It's gonna be a good day, even though it's snowing outside, even though we're on a staycation. I do have a pool and a sauna here too, which is quite nice, and a hot tub that hopefully is gonna start working. I honestly really do not want to clean up my car again. Look at that mess.
Scout is absolutely loving this snow. Ready? Alright, so we made it here to the gym where the InBody is, and let me tell you, it was a stretch to get here. I maybe should not have came this early, but we finally made it after a friendly neighbor helping me push my way out to the parking lot. The day's gonna go as it goes. I was hoping to get out for a hike and show you guys some beautiful views, but I don't think that's gonna happen today, guys. Look at this. This is May.
Well, that weather quickly made it a hat kind of day. Well, anyways, guys, we are here at FitBody, about to do an InBody right here. I am very curious. Again, it has been 30 days since I did my first one at the beginning of the cut, and I was at 20% exactly at that time. Curious to see where I'm gonna be at in 1 month's time. Again, my goal was to lose 1.5 pounds per week. I think that's the happy medium of not being too slow and not being too fast, where you can start dipping down into potentially losing muscle mass, which is what we don't want. So this is going to be that very handy dandy tool that I'm able to use. It's going to really allow me to see not just my body weight changes, but what exactly in my body is changing. Oh yeah, and one more thing too, I am actually fasted right now. It's the same thing that I did last time. I did it in the morning and fasted. Yes, it is a little bit later in the day though, because we had a crazy snowstorm and it took me forever to get here. So it's a little bit later in the day, but I still am fasted. No food, no water. Let's run this InBody.
Measuring your weight. The test is completed.
All right, guys, and just like that, the InBody is done. All right, y'all, so let's dip into this really quick. My overall weight has changed quite a bit, down from 176.8 to 169.2. So that's a pretty big drop in my weight. I did, of course, see a drop in body fat percentage. It went from 20% down to 17.9%. So I'm gonna dip in a little bit more. I think a couple of these numbers might be skewed just a little bit, and I'll kind of explain why. My lean skeletal muscle mass, it did also go down. It was at 80.9 pounds to 79.1. So that's a little bit more of a drop, of course, than I had wanted to see. But I actually think that these readings are pretty accurate, and I'll explain why. So last time when I did this InBody, and backtracking just a little bit, of course there's going to be some level of variance when it comes to doing an InBody. However, last time when I did it, it was a lot more controlled. I was up a lot earlier in the morning when I ran it, and so the night before that, I had a good amount of carbohydrates the night before, and I was up really early in the morning, so my muscles were still a little filled out from those carbohydrates, and that's why I think I have 80.9. And now with my lean skeletal muscle mass, I'm down to 79.1. However, the only difference is last time I ran the InBody at 4 a.m. in the morning, is what it says on here, and this time it is noon. And like I said, yeah, I was up pretty early. I had to get some things done, but I was not expecting this snowstorm to be this bad, and it took me forever to get here to do this InBody, and I'm still fasted. So I've been fasted basically since yesterday at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., something like that. And I've gone from then all the way till now, which it's noon. And so yes, I'm fasted just like last time. However, I'm fasted a lot longer, which means my glycogen stores and my muscles have gone down tremendously, even more compared to last time. So that consistency isn't quite there. My muscles are going to be a lot more flat, and the InBody is going to read that. And that also might make my body fat percentage be off a little bit too. So my body fat percentage is saying it went from 20 to 17.9. That still is a drop. However, I do think that given this variance of being so late to do this InBody today, I do think that my lean skeletal muscle mass is going to be hanging just a little bit lower than the 80.9 initially, maybe right around 80. That's if I were to have read it a little bit more consistently and not be so fasted all the way up until noon. And then also the 17.9, I actually think that might be, given this variance of waiting this long in the day, I think that might actually be, I'll say either right on point or maybe even a little bit lower. And I've gotten a pretty good eye over time of being able to look at my body fat just through the mirror and being able to see, and I'm starting to see some upper ab definition too. So I could see 17.9, maybe slightly lower, being right on the dot. So again, this is my 30-day update right here for my InBody. I'll be doing another one 2 months out from now, another 30 days from now, and I'm definitely going to try and make that next one more consistent to the first one a lot earlier in the morning, so my muscles aren't so flat, and the InBody reads that my muscles are flat too, without being so prolonged with a caloric deficit. So hopefully that makes sense. I know that's diving into exactly how this gets spit out quite a bit and how the macronutrients and calories affect that. But all in all, I'm really pumped to see this update, and according to my weight loss goal of losing 1.5 pounds per week, I have definitely done that, maybe even a little bit more, which is good in a sense of, I know I'm on point, but bad in a sense of maybe that's coming from a little bit of my muscle mass too. So going to be looking at my macros a little bit more and probably keeping them right around the same right now and continually be losing some body fat. All right guys, so we are just about to get into our leg workout here, but I want to tap into the main topic of today's video. How long is it going to take you to get to 10% body fat or to see your six pack? So science proves that you'll start seeing your six pack right around that 12% range. For some people, if they have more muscular development in their core and around their body, they're going to start seeing more muscle definition at a higher body fat percentage, say, versus someone who doesn't have as much muscle mass on their body. They might have to get a little bit leaner. And so when I first started and I did my last cut last year, I had to get pretty low in my body fat percentage to actually start seeing my abs, whereas right now the InBody is saying 17%, and I'm already starting to see a little bit at the upper portion of my core, so that just leads me to believe that I have a little bit more muscular development since then. So that's step number one, making sure that you have a game plan. If you don't have a game plan as to how you're going to get to that 10% or whatever your goal is, then you're going to be driving blind. So you got to have a game plan, you got to know your start, and you got to know where you want to finish. So knowing where you start, for me, I have the luxury of being able to do an InBody, which gives me a pretty accurate reading. Yes, there's some variance in there, but not everybody has the ability to use the InBody at their leisure. So something that you can use just a photo representation. I'll pop one up right here. And what you can do is you can compare yourself to what you currently look like on that graph right now, and then tell yourself, I want to get to, say, 10% if that is your goal. And then from there, we just got to do some math. So that's tip number one. Know where you're starting and have a game plan as to how you're going to lose some weight. Let's get one set in here with these squats, and then I am going to jump into tip number two to get you to 10% body fat. So next up, you got to set yourself a rate of fat loss. Typically that looks like 1 pound to 1.5 pounds to maybe even 2 pounds of body weight loss in a week. Now, 2 pounds is pretty aggressive. I would usually suggest not to go that fast when it comes to losing weight in a week, just because you can also run the risk of losing some hard-earned muscle mass in that process too. So for myself, I always hang around right around that 1.5 pounds of body weight loss in a week to maybe even 1 pound a week towards the end of my cut, so I don't run the risk of losing muscle mass. All right guys, so now I'm gonna show you how you can get to 10% body fat and know exactly how long it's going to take. And what you're going to need a handy dandy calculator. So let's do this together. I'm gonna use myself as an example. I currently started at 176 pounds. That was my starting weight. And when I started, I did the InBody and I knew I was at 20% body fat. So 20% to 10%, that's a 10% difference. I need to lose 10% of my body fat in order to get to 10% body fat in total. So 176, and you can take your overall body weight. So 176 is my overall body weight, and then using this graph, give your best guesstimate as to what your body fat is. And then once you know that difference from there to the 10%, what you can do is, for me, my difference is 10%. So I'm gonna times that by 0.10, and that comes to 17.6 pounds. So I need to lose 17.6 pounds of body fat in order to get to 10% body fat. So I'll take the difference between this and my starting weight. So my starting weight, 176, and that's minus the 17.6, and right here, 158.4 pounds is where I need to get to body weight wise in order to achieve that 10% goal. So now that we know how much pounds I need to lose in order to get to that 10% mark, all I gotta do is take my rate of body weight loss per week and divide that by my overall body weight, so 17.6, divide that by 1.5, and that comes to 11.73. We'll just say 12 weeks in order to get to 10% body fat. So once you find out how many pounds you need to lose in total, all you gotta do is divide that by your rate of weight loss. Again, for me, it's 1.5. For you, it might be a little bit different. Divide it by that, and you're gonna find out how many weeks it will take you to get shredded, reveal those abs, and get to that 10% body fat. So if you guys have any questions or need any clarifications, make sure you drop it down in the comment section. I'd be more than happy to maybe clarify a little bit better if I did not do so on here already. And we're gonna finish off the lift right here. One of the most overlooked aspects when it comes to going into a fat loss phase is the mindset and the commitment to yourself for that period of time. If I know that it's gonna take me 12 weeks for me to get to that 10% body fat range, which I want to be at, I know for a fact I have to be dedicated for that 12 weeks in order to reach that goal. If I deviate, it's going to take me longer, but that's why we call it a fat loss phase for a reason. Make it a phase, get in, get out, be happy what you achieve, and move forward.
I do not understand the UP sometimes. May 1st, it is blistery cold, snowstorm out there. I think like 3 weeks ago we had 85 degrees. It's crazy. But anyways guys, that's a workout right there. That's a wrap on how to find out how many weeks it's gonna take for you to get to 10% body fat. And now it's time to go see Mr. Scout right over here. Let's go see this guy. Oh, hello. Hello there, big guy. Come on. Come on. What you got? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball, dude? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Oh, come on. Where's your ball? There it is. Oh, you hit the light bulb. Come on. Where's your ball? Oh, did you get your ball? There's your ball. Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy. All right, guys, that's a leg day right there. We are going to quickly get some lunch in before I got to go back to work, go back out in this tundra. Come on, summer. It's time to quickly devour some lunch here. What we got going on, we have 2 packs of the quick minute rice in there, both basmati rice, and then also in here too, we have a fillet of Atlantic salmon. It's burning my hands right now. And we got some sriracha mayo in there and a little bit of soy sauce. So we're gonna smash this down. I'm actually currently having lunch here with my mother. And gonna enjoy this meal right now, smash down a white monster, get energized, and then head back to work and rock some sessions. What a day, everybody. I was not expecting to wake up to this morning, and it's still going too. This is just crazy. But anyways, I just got back from doing some sessions at work, and then I did a little bit of grocery shopping, stocked up the tiny little refrigerator over here. Let's go, come here. Come here, come here, lay down. And we're gonna wrap up
Sit down, buddy. We are going to wrap up the video right here, everybody. Dude, I hope you guys learned something new as to how long it will take you to get to your desired body fat. Again, it doesn't have to be 10%. You can use that same equation that I shouted out to you earlier, and use that same equation so that you can get to any body fat percentage that you want to cut down to. But just keep in mind, you don't want to do it too fast. You want to go at that right pace where it's not too fast, not too slow. If you go too fast, you can run the risk of losing muscle, which you do not want to do. And then if you go a little too slow, you might just fall off a little bit more often, if that makes sense. So you wanna find that sweet spot where you're able to get in, get out of that fat loss phase. Just keep in mind, it is a fat loss phase for a reason. It's not supposed to be a lifestyle. Get in, get out, and then get back to getting into that bulk. So we're gonna wrap up the video right here, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. If you missed the last video, make sure you check it out right up here. Oh, okay. And then Scout also wants you to subscribe, which you can do right here. We'll see you guys in the next video. Look at this big ham.